During a walk around the center of Prague near the Charles Bridge, you enter Charles Street, where you must make your way through many busy tourists, looking at the window displays and shops selling jewelry, puppets, and dolls. Nestled among them, you may be surprised to find the Prague Unitarian Congregation, located at number 8 Charles Street. Here, the atmosphere is different from the bustling street. It is quiet and peaceful. The center of the congregation's activity is the Sunday services, which now take place at number 5 Aneska Street, around the block. The Prague Society of Free Brotherhood was founded April 9, 1922. It was actually the predecessor of the entire religious society of Czechoslovak Unitarians, founded in 1930. The first minister was Norbert Fabian Čapek. He died in the concentration camp at Dachau in October 1942 because of his opposition to Nazism. After Čapek, the ministers were Karel Hašpl and Bodana Hašplova, who became the first woman in a clerical position in Czechoslovakia. The Unitarian community in Prague blossomed during the time between World War I and World War II, and it became an important free-thinking society, providing a non-traditional concept of personal belief and religion. In spite of attempts by the Nazis to dissolve it, the Prague Unitarian Congregation survived the war, and its members even fought at the barricades toward its end. After World War II, the congregation became active again. In the 1960s and 1970s, the congregation focused on Eastern teachings and provided a foundation for many people interested in yoga, Buddhism, Eastern mysticism, or esoteric teachings. During the communist times, the congregations wanted to provide an exceptional and non-traditional place for alternative spiritual thinking, which the state establishment did not tolerate elsewhere. We happily welcomed the Velvet Revolution in 1989, and after the new independent Czech nation was created, we tried to contribute to the life of the wider society by focusing on the meaning of spiritual values and qualities of personal life. And we still try to do this today. The basis of our community is our Sunday services. They take place every Sunday morning at number 5 Aneska Street and serve several purposes. They help us slow down from the pace of our everyday life. The services and the community also expand and deepen the spiritual dimension of our lives, offering inspiration, room for thinking, and self-reflection. They remind us of our connection to the world and cultures that came before us.
Díval ses na tu osobu s doširoka otevřenýma očima, než si je zase potom sklopil.
They help us to discover how to nourish hope despite feelings of grief and loss. The services of the Prague Unitarian Congregation try to touch on all of these aspects. They include music, reading, the minister's sermon, and an opportunity to light a candle of joy, concern, or hope. After the service, you can stay and talk with the minister and the rest of the community over coffee, tea, and Unitarian cookies. This gathering is also a time for celebrating important personal and social events of the community. Many visitors at our services are impressed with the music, which is an essential part of our gatherings. And the music can be quite eclectic, coming from various spiritual traditions. The Sunday program for children takes place at the same time as the service. We teach children, in a playful and creative way, to develop their own sense of ethics, to respect themselves and others, and to develop the ability to make decisions on difficult situations they may encounter in life. Children are encouraged to think about life situations and to form their own answers and opinions. The ages and dispositions of the children are an important consideration as well. The curriculum and content of the program for children depends on the children, but also on the wishes of the parents. A story for all ages is a part of the service and includes storytelling or reading to children, but can also be thought-provoking for adults. We offer a unique educational program for parents, the Club for Parents of Small Children. In it, parents remind each other about the importance of individual parental care and how important it is to know one's children and to take care of them. In this program, we keep in mind each child's individual nature, and we try to create an environment for them that is emotionally warm and consistent. The club meets once a month, during which parents can discuss the psychological development and raising of small children with a child psychologist. Parents themselves can suggest a theme that can be discussed at later meetings. One can learn new things at any age. The path to knowledge and wisdom never ends.
Buď vítán ty, kdo přicházíš při hledání nové víry, kdo přicházíš zkoumat a pátrat, kdo se přicházíš učit.
Thus, we offer different opportunities for personal growth. Some programs are focused on intellectual and spiritual growth, while others help to find ways to be more useful in our community.
Protože by nezařídil tam zatroubení, a tam zaťukání, a tam tohleto, vlastně všechno v nějakém sledu.
They can be lectures, chats, programs for children and their parents, yoga and meditation, social evenings, trips, seminars, concerts, etc. All these offer a friendly environment of togetherness on the spiritual path through life. All programs are available to the public, and anyone is cordially invited. And if the variety of our educational programs is not enough, you can make use of our library. It has more than 800 titles, including rare ones as well. The library is accessible to anyone for studying purposes, and members can take books home, with the exception of our archival materials. Our ministers offer the opportunity to celebrate various milestones from a spiritual perspective. It can be a birthday celebration, important anniversaries, a symbolic farewell to someone who has passed away, or wedding ceremonies. The Unitarian tradition considers the life of a person to be sacred, because Unitarians consider every human being to be unique, and because of its uniqueness, sacred. Therefore, all milestones in the life of a person and society deserve full attention and a deep experience.